come on in, pull up a chair, kick up your feet, and relax. Because tonight I am going to be taking a first look and unboxing the War of the Worlds. This is the East Coast USA edition from Dan Verssen Games. Ah, yes. Orson Welles, where are you when we need you most? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, I'm Jeff McAleer, Grand Poobah of the GamingGang.com, as well as the host of the Gaming Gang Media, including the live stream The Daily Dope, which airs Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. Central on YouTube. So tonight, I am going to be digging into a new solitaire game based, of course, on H.G. Wells's classic The War of the Worlds, which is actually one of my favorite classic science fiction novels. In fact, I love the part where the destroyer is battling with one of the tripods. For being very early science fiction, I have to point out that's a pretty exciting aspect of the novel. So anyway, the War of the Worlds USA East Coast edition is from Dan Verssen Games. It's designed by Arnold Della Ciega, with artwork provided by Nicholas Triel. This is a low-complexity solitaire game. It plays in around an hour. It is available right now. It does carry an MSRP of $59.99, and we are going to pop on over to the other camera here. So I just got this. I have been eagerly anticipating this because, number one, it's a Dan Verssen game. It is a solitaire game, and Dan Verssen Games is well known for excellent solitaire games. So this is a little bit of a departure, because usually Dan Verssen Games does more historical titles. They do have some different genre games out there as well. But one thing that I thought was very interesting is there are actually 4 editions of this game. There is the USA East Coast, there's Great Britain, there's Japan, and there's also France. So I'm kind of curious what might be different with each of them. Because if we take a look on this, well, let's actually get rid of the shrink wrap so we've got a little less glare to worry about. Although the Dan Verssen games always have a bit of a sheen to their boxes, you might notice. So it says, The War of the Worlds is directly based on the famous novel by H.G. Wells. The War of the Worlds is a solitaire game. You take on the role of commanding the United States military forces in a desperate attempt to defeat the invading Martian tripods while the game system controls the Martian forces. The War of the Worlds is played on a strategic map of the United States. When Martian tripods and human military forces enter the same state, you resolve the battle on a tactical map. Deploy your guns, infantry, and cavalry to hold back the tripods before they devastate all of the United States. Here is the interesting aspect, which I think kind of sets the different editions apart, because it says, unique to America, it is Nikola Tesla. With your generous funding, his mad experiments will give you an edge over the Martian threat. Technology like airships, death ray, EMP bomb, field laser, radio, sonic kegs, and of course, the Tesla coil. Plus, when push comes to shove, he will deploy his ultimate weapon, the Tesla tripod. Cool. Interesting. So as I did point out, this is a low complexity game. This game box is packed, and it's got some good heft to it. And as you can see, opened it up, there isn't a bunch of air in here either. So we've got our rule book. So that's the first thing that we're going to take a peek at here is the rules. So let's kind of dive on into these. I'll zoom in just a little bit. There we go. So, not a ton of rules. So we get a forward, talking about the components, what's on the display board. Then we get the battle board. So we get land and naval battles. That's cool. So we get human force counters, Martian counters, production counters. We got battle cards. So talking about victory, I'm assuming the victory here is based on the battles that are taking place. Here is our strategic map. Hey, look, Illinois. Jeez. Cool. Alrighty, so we've got victory German colonization points. So this is talking about our setup. Okay. So we got 3 different decks of cards. We got land battles, naval battles, and event cards. So we got production points. Talking about our battle phase. Talking about captured versus destroyed. So talking about setting up battles for the humans and the Martians. The Martians actually act first, it looks like. Devastation phase. Oh, that's nice. So I would take a guess that they probably might destroy the states as they move through them. So we got refugees, we got warships. So we've got the naval battles. Cool. That is awesome. I love that. So talking about the Martian action phase in, I believe, the naval battles there. Then we get scenarios, Tesla's tripod. That's pretty wild. Handling machines. Refugees. League of Terran Nations. Oh, this allows you to link up the different games together. That's what that is. So we get Tesla's research. Talking about the different cards that we get for Tesla there. All right, so 24 pages of rules. Not all of them are actually rules. I got quite a few images as well. So this should be pretty easy to jump into. Like I said, it's indicated that this is a low complexity game, so we've got the rules there. Now let's take a look. We've got the board. So this is the strategic board, it looks like. So let's unfold this. Probably gonna have to zoom out a little bit so we can see all of it. It's a good sized board to it. Single-sided. So I'm gonna have to kind of fold that down a little bit. So let's zoom out just a touch so you can get a better look at the board. I am getting some glare here. So we do have got some circles up here indicating different battles. That looks like a land battle. That looks like a naval battle. So they're numbered through 5, 1 through 5. Then we've got, I believe these are production. This is for production numbers here. Flying machine. That's cool. We got a sequence of play that runs down the side. And at sea. Let's fold this over so I can bring this over a little bit. 0 through 10. So I'm not sure if those are... It's like a turn marker. But very nice. Very nice board. And like I said, it's got a bit of a gloss finish to it as well. That's why it's picking up so much glare in the upper corner there. So that is the game board. That is the strategic map. We're going to zoom back in because we're going to look at some of these counters because we've got some punch boards. It's like we've got 4 sheets of these. So take a look. So we've got our Martian tripods. We have, looks like artillery pieces here. This looks like destroyed cities. So maybe this is where we put into those states showing they've been destroyed. Looks like these are some inventions here from Tesla. Taking a guess, those are refugees. Look like refugees running off. And they are dual-sided. So I see we've got damaged tripods here. Oh, I wonder if these represent the Martians when they start like harvesting. I bet you that's what these counters stand for. All right, so that is the first of the punch boards of the counter sheet, I guess we can say. So we got more tripods. We got Tesla's tripods right here. More artillery. We've got infantry. Looks like we've got some some naval forces here. We got more refugees. Looks like these are ports. And looks like refugees, and I wonder if these are like captured humans. I know we've got these counters here, like farmland. Huh, interesting. And of course, they are dual-sided as well. So we've got more tripods. And we've got more infantry. Now we've got the cavalry. Not sure what these counters represent. Might be subtraction and production. It's possible. We've got our initiative counter. Got powder kegs down here. Got these again, which I don't know. Maybe these are supposed to be the captured humans. So then we've got there's the back of the powder kegs. Looks like they're exploding. Jeez. All right, so there we go. Yeah, I think this is probably loss of production because it does go up to 12. And I believe that's what we saw on the board, on the strategic map. So we got those. All right, and then we got the final counter sheet. So we've got more tripods. Are those? No, those aren't Tesla's tripods. I think these are Tesla's tripods. Then it looks like, are these like the Martians themselves? It might be. Here we've got Tesla coils. It's nice. We've got larger naval ships. There's Tesla counters. So got that. We've got explosive shells, Kriegspiel, traps, terrain, surprise shot. Got a few more, just some tokens there. We got Mark Twain. Oh man, this game is looking like it's going to be a blast. You get to bring Mark Twain into the action to inspire humanity. Cool, very cool. I guess this is the little clock counter. So we've got that. So we've got some Tesla's tripod cards. Look like so. I'll zoom back out just a hair. There we go. So it's showing us what Tesla's tripod's like. Oh, these are different levels. Okay, so this is level 1. Level 2, and it's funny, they start out in New York, because that's where Nikola Tesla lived most of his life, in New York. And then this is level 4. So if you notice, there's the level 4. Compare that to the level 1. The level 4 looks like it's pretty much an ass-kicking machine. That's cool. I like that. All right, so here is... Oh, wow, this is cool. We've got the naval battle sheet. Now, this is just cardstock. So, let's pop back out here. So, but it's got some ships on it. Here's, looks like that's the shore. Got a little initiative marker here. Then we've got a land battle. Here's the land battle map. So, yep, just cardstock. It would have been cool if these were mounted, but, you know, it's $59.99. You can't really complain, right? So we've got League of Terran Nations. So this is, I guess, where if you were going to try to tie multiple copies of the game, different editions of the game together. That's single-sided. Here's Tesla's Technology, which is like a fold-out. So we've got Tesla's Technology. Martian Action Phase. It's showing different... It's breaking it up like... different states. So I wonder if it's... I bet you this is how the Martians move. So if the Martians are in Indiana... Because we've got some colored... We've got some dice with colored dots on them. I bet you, say for an example, you had Martians in Alabama, you're going to roll and say, okay, well then they move on to Tennessee. Maybe after they've, like, you know, destroyed everything in the state pretty much. We got an escape phase, we got a human action phase. So this just folds on out. So then we've got the production phase. New cylinder placements as they come down. Got a talking about the battle phase, the devastation phase. So the heat ray, black smoke, panic. Just like the poison gas they used in the Mercury Theater production. I have to admit, I love that old Mercury Theater production of War of the Worlds. I think it's fantastic. I think it really does still hold up really well. So then we've got some stands because we have noticed that the tripods and the like naval units and everything else, they're all standees. So we've got a bag full of stands for those. I'm sure you're gonna have to swap them out because there are obviously not enough stands in this bag for every unit that we just saw. Then we got a couple of decks of cards. So I am going to zoom back in, and then we got a little bit of an insert to hold the cards as well as your stands. So I will zoom in so we can take a closer look at the cards here. Okay, so we've got production events, assembly events. I think we've got a few different decks of cards in here. All right, so we got that, and let's get this one. I think this is like a combat deck, land combat. So we have production events, naval battle. It's got quite a few naval battle cards. Tesla research. And land battle. Will that be all the rest of these? Yep. Okay. So then we've got assembly event. Martian action event. Escape event. So we've got quite a few kind of small decks of cards here. Human action event. Devastation event. Wow, there are a lot of decks. All right, now we got battle events. So we'll just kind of take a quick peek. Oh, we got some more production events, so those go over here. So, assembly event. So we get like Martian production, malfunction, embankment machine, delayed production, preparing, overlords, extra help, reserves. So, no artwork on the cards outside the back of the card. But that's no huge deal. So we get production events, harbor ready, Illinois coal. That's right. That's right. Here in Illinois, we're providing all that coal to help fight those Martians. Terran germs, overproduction, help from abroad, overpopulation. Warship sighted. Yeah. Governmental action. There you go. Lose production. Great. Stragglers. Okay, so those are the production events. Tesla research. It's all color-coded here. The X-ray, the Tesla coil, sonic kegs. Oh, that's what those were, sonic kegs. Ones I said looked like they were exploding. Those were not powder kegs, those are sonic kegs. Radio, field laser, EMP bomb, death ray, airships. Cool. Very cool. I guess you need to have this many like Tesla research counters or something maybe to do that. Okay, Martian actions, black smoke, stillness, scouting, rubble, overwhelming Martian presence, reinforcements, systematic movement, kind of giving you an idea of some of those. Escape event, looting, din and confusion, train station, strong community, humanity, despair, survivors, carts and horses, flight to fight. So I guess some of the refugees become infantry is probably my guess there. So that's an escape event. Human action events. There you go, Mark Twain. That's great. I love it. Mark Twain. Guerrilla warfare, extra dynamite, immigration, mass production, boll weevil. Returning from Korea. Second chance, desperate sprint. Okay. We've got devastation event, swift destruction, slow to coordinate, Martian strength, strength in numbers, wreckage, panic. So we got some of those. Got quite a bit more land battle cards than we do like naval battle or battle events. So this looks like we've got kind of the color coded here. So obviously the dice come into play here. So I see red, yellow, green. I don't see purple or black. So I wonder where the purple and black come in. So kind of give you an idea of those. So I'm going to take a guess. The naval battles are going to look the same like this. Yep. High activity, arrival, freighter plus, freighter plus. Huh, okay. Cool. Fire. Firing at the closest, I guess. Okay, so that is the naval battle deck. And then, did we look at the battle events? I think we did. No, maybe not. Loose gunpowder, salvage, heat ray, scouts, rapid tripod movement to the front. Faster than anticipated. All right, cool. So we've got all these various smaller decks of cards. I'm going to kind of separate these so I can put it back into the box. Let's get all the land battle here. I think we should be able to kind of divide them up like so. All right, let me zoom back out. So we've got the stands for all the standees. Well, not all of them, but for the standees. So we've got the various decks of cards. We've got the Tesla tripod cards. We've got the 2 dice. And looks like these might have been laser printed on here. So we got those. We've got the 4 counter sheets. We've got the play aid. We've got the Terran League of Nations. The land battle map. The naval battle map. The strategic board. As well as the rules. And that is what we find when we take everything from the War of the Worlds USA East Coast outside the box. So, of course, I will have a review of the War of the Worlds USA East Coast from Dan Verssen Games in the very near future. As I pointed out before, this is a solitaire game. It is a low complexity conflict simulation. It does not look like a traditional war game by any stretch of the imagination. It's supposed to play in around 60 minutes or so. It is available right now. It does carry an MSRP of $59.99. All right, so there you have it for this time out. Don't forget, catch me live here on YouTube on the Daily Dope, Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. Central. And as I always like to say, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all the latest in gaming news, reviews, comics, movies, TV. By now you know the drill. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer, and I'll see you soon. If you're ready for some more fun and you'd like to check out the latest episode of The Daily Dope, my live Monday through Friday show that airs at 7 p.m. Central right here on YouTube, click right here. And if you'd like to roll the dice and push your luck and see a randomly selected video from the channel, click right here. You pays your money, you takes your chances. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer, and thank you for watching.